Today, let's talk about the money mistakes you probably made in 2020 that you need to fix to have a fantastic 2021. Hi, my name is Ola, and basically on this channel, I explain economics and personal finance in simple English. So if you have interest and you're a budding investor, then you might want to stick around by subscribing and hitting the notification button. Today, I'll be talking about 5 money mistakes you definitely shouldn't make in 2021. The first thing, avoid the January blues. Now, this is particularly important if you work for an organization that does not pay a lump sum at the start of the year. And what is January blues? January blues is when the month of January feels so long because you are broke. You spent so much in December, you had so much fun, you gave out gifts, and it was a fantastic December, but then the year starts and you are feeling so tight and so pressured. Now, the easy way out of that is planning. 30 December hasn't entered full gear right now, so you can still plan. Put away the money that you would need to spend before payday in January. Just put it away. And after you have put that away, then you can spend as freely as you want to, right? Of course, with some caution, you don't just spend everything, but then have a plan for January. The next thing that I realized that a lot of people start the year with is no money plan. So no spending plan, no saving plan, no investing plan. Now, I know that we have all heard that if you fail to plan, you plan to fail, right? But it just, at this point in your life, you really cannot just be going with the flow and seeing how things pan out and blah, blah, blah. You have to be more intentional about your life, and your money matters are like a very key part of your life. What do I mean by a spending plan? A spending plan is your budget. When you have your spending in perspective, then you can actually have a savings plan to say, okay, I expect to spend this amount of money. I expect to receive this amount of money as per pay. And then this is how much I'm going to save. That is when you can have that. And then that is also when you can now decide that I'm going to be investing. And these are the kind of things I will be investing in. You realize that this money, spending, saving, and investing is actually your personal finances put together. Every year comes with its own share of experiences, like 2020 has been so intense, right? So you need to have a plan. You need to be able to sit down and say, these are my plans for the year, and this is what I need to put away. You need to be more intentional. So yes, another thing you need to do is to have a money plan, a spending, saving, and investing plan for 2021. The next horrible thing that you probably did in this year was leaving money in the bank idle. Yes, I know we all get caught there, where we just, okay, I will think about it. I've not figured out what I want to do with it. It's just a lying idle. But especially if you are in Nigeria, you agree with me that that is the wrongest thing for you to do. If you are not going to bulk shop because prices are going up, then the least you can do is investing in something. Leaving money at zero in your account is just doing your future a disservice. Right, we need to be more intentional about our spending, which now boils back to that investing plan. Because if you had a plan at the beginning of the year, then you would automatically know where your money should be going as it is coming, if you understand what I mean. So that plan is very key. But no matter what you do, please don't leave your money idle in the bank, right? Don't leave your money at zero. You're doing your future a disservice. The money is actually a tool. You need to see it as one, and you need to use it. Then for those that decide to invest, one thing that I realized a lot of people did this year was follow the herd. Like, just follow the crowd. Everybody's doing one thing. I just carry my money and put into it. No analysis, no second thoughts, no questioning. This person put money into something. Because the person got their money out, I put my money into it. The fact that people get their money back doesn't necessarily mean it's a good sign that that thing is a viable investment opportunity, right? So you have to be able to critique things yourself. You have to be able to say for yourself that this is why I am doing it. If the reason and the only reason you are doing something is because somebody put their money in it and got it out, then it's actually flawed. Understand that you're taking a risk. I'm not even saying don't do it, but understand that you are taking a huge risk and be willing to own it. Then the final thing, putting all your eggs in one basket. A lot of people might say that they're not caught in this, but let me tell you, if you have just one source of income, If you run a business and after you made money and profits in that business, you reinvest it in that business and that's all your investments. Then if there's one investment opportunity where 70% of your savings is in right now, meaning that if that business goes bust, all your savings is gone. You are in that same bucket. You are sitting on that same table and you need to reduce your risk. The truth about it is that sometimes things happen that you can't predict. And if you put all your eggs in that one basket, you can be in for a rude shock. So we are going into 2021, and 2021 is one of those years that are highly uncertain because we are coming out of a recession, we are coming out of a global economic crisis, and a lot of policies will be coming up in globally, really, that could affect your nation. So many things are happening. No one knows how these things are going to play out. Some new businesses will emerge, some new Fortune 500 companies will emerge, and some will go down. The truth about it is that the economy is changing, right? You don't want to get caught. You don't want to put all your investments in one thing and find that that thing doesn't exist tomorrow morning. You want to have just a job and just one source of income, and then you find that you've lost it or your pay has been halved or whatever, right? You need to diversify. So think about it, whatever diversification means to you. If it's about starting to invest in something else, if it's about having a side gig, if it's whatever it is, you need to diversify in 2021. You can't have just one source of income. It's just a no-no. So to put everything together, the 5 money mistakes you probably made in 2020 that you need to avoid in 2021 are: 1, ensure that you do not get caught in the January blues. Ensure that you have a money plan, a spending, saving, and investing plan. Then the third thing is that you should not leave your money idle in the bank. Then if you now decide to invest, make sure you don't just follow the herd. Make sure you engage and understand why you are doing what you are doing. And finally, do not put all your eggs in one basket. I trust this was useful. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button so you get fresh content from me. I also wish everyone a fantastic holiday season, and we look forward to a fantastic 2021. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button, and see you next week. Bye.